people probably don't know that the Cambie Bridge that we cross every day is actually the third bridge in that location. The first Cambie Bridge opened in 1891 and was pretty much made of wood with a swing part in the middle that would swing sideways so that boats could go past rather than under it like they do now, aka a swing bridge, which kind of works like this. That bridge cost $12,000, but that's $12,000 in 1891, which would be about $315,789.47 today. So really, you could still buy 3 of the original Cambie Bridge for the average price of a bungalow in Vancouver. Just not really sure what you would do with 3 bridges. It should be pointed out that the Bank of Canada's inflation rates can only be calculated online from 1914, so this is actually using a US site, so that's based on US inflation. Could be more, could be less, not 100% sure. Okay, so the second Cambie Bridge opened on May 24th, 1911, was quite a bit bigger at 4 lanes and was made of steel with tracks for a streetcar. Now, this is where things kind of get iffy because Wikipedia claims that that bridge was 1,247 meters long. To compare, that's about 16 meters longer than Grouse Mountain is high. However, when I check the distance of the current bridge on Google Maps, it comes in around 1,000 meters. I'm not sure, I feel like I'm being pretty generous on either side. If you have any insight, please let everyone know in the comments. This bridge, the second bridge, cost $740,000. So with inflation, somewhere around $15,786,885.25. That might be off by a few quarters because, as I said, the Bank of Canada website only goes to 1914 for their inflation. So you're talking about 3 years of compounded inflation. That can be quite a bit of money. 1 year later, some important people officiated the bridge with their crossing and called it the Connaught Bridge. That obviously didn't make sense to people since Cambie was the street heading onto it, so they simply just didn't listen to the important folk. Besides, Cambie Street was already named after an important person, one of Vancouver's earliest residents, if not its earliest resident, Henry John Cambie. Nice strong name. So the second bridge still had a swing span that would open up for larger boats as long as they gave 4 hours notice to the city, but it really only opened once or twice a week, so not that much. And here's an interesting fact, the bridge actually caught fire. In April of 1915, the wood deck, which was treated with a wood preservative that was basically a mixture of coal and tar, I wonder how that caught fire, caused a 24.5 meter span to collapse. It's pretty crazy, actually. Jump ahead 68 years to 1983 when construction began on the new Cambie Bridge. The entire crossing was shut for about 9 months before the opening of the new bridge on December 8th, 1985, just 2 months after this liquid, smooth, aka groggy voice was born. This was a big bridge coming in at $52.7 million. Gotta hit the inflation on that. It's $105,564,430.58. All right. Now this is strange. According to Wikipedia, even the current bridge is 1,100 meters. To compare for no reason, it's 85 meters short of Mount Frome. I would like to know where the measurements go from and to just kind of looking at the bridge. This is where I guessed the start and end were, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, the goal was to have it ready for Expo 86, which was in May, so they were a good 7 months ahead. No, my math is terrible. That's 6 months, but still kudos to them for being earlier. Here's an interesting one. The color comes from the addition of volcanic ash from Mount Lassen in the concrete mixture. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Lassen, Mount Lassen. Mount Lassen is in Northern California, so I guess that's where we got our concrete from in 1983. And finally, a study done in 2002, which probably doesn't mean a thing today, counted that over 1,500 people crossed the bridge in 11 hours on a random weekday. So basically, it sounds like some dude sat on the bridge for 11 hours on a Tuesday and counted all the people that crossed. Oh, and that was 15 years ago, so I assume the numbers changed and we also have more accurate ways to measure these things. One thing I didn't see was an official name change from the Connaught to Cambie Bridge, so we might still just be hurting the feelings of the Duke and Duchess who originally named it. Anyway, thank you Wikipedia, and thank you for watching. Hopefully I gave you something to talk about at your next social gathering, or maybe I just wasted 5 minutes of your time. Let me know in the comments though if you'd like to see any other sites covered, because I enjoy just going out and shooting, and I'll see where my camera can take me next.